Alrighty, everyone, this is Ash. Welcome back to the King's Speech. So now that Shonen Jump is back from their holiday winter break, we're finally getting around to the last couple of chapters that dropped. So we already got Kaiju and Spy Family videos out on the channel, so we're just going to get around to Akane-Banashi in a second here. With regards to read-throughs, I apologize. I did mean to get the first bit of Berserk out already. Unfortunately, it's probably going to be on hiatus for the next little while until I get some time and energy feeling back to getting around to it. We're still planning for the channel. Hopefully, I'll get around to that next weekend. So look forward to that. In the meantime, a lot of good content still coming your way. So without further ado, let us dive into the Akane-Banashi Story 142, New Path. A story by Yuki Suenaga, art by Takamasa Moe, with Rakugo supervision by Keiki Hayashiya. Translation by Stephen Paul, lettering by Sneeron. So we pick up with the upheaval of the Edo Rakugo world. 3 years ago, it was announced that Shiguma Arakawa would cease Rakugo activities. Many were concerned about a collapse of interest in Rakugo. So you have Shiguma hospitalized, laryngeal cancer, return unknown. But since then, the Okan-ban have been as popular as ever. New Shinichi have emerged as potential rivals to those Okan-ban, and there are bright spots among the Futatsume as well. Some recent promotions from last fall, Karashi Sanmate and Hikaru Arakawa bring the sudden rise of Kaisei Arakawa to mind. While one great star has fallen, others bristle to take his place in the Edo Rakugo world. And you have One Wonders, and I assume that's reporter bro who's doing the typing. And you see he's got like a little messier hair and like a little goatee and beard now. He's like, if only Akane Arakawa were here now. So if she canceled her Futatsume debut, vanished from the stage for 3 years. And you have Shio, like, Kashio, is that your article for the next special issue? And you have Yoshiharu Niki, monthly Rakugo new vice editor in chief. He goes, it's very diligent of you. But look, you've come all the way to Paris. Couldn't you, It's like, yes, I know, but I came here for work. He just deletes his last sentence about Akane. He's like, can you check these photos from Japan Fest? He's like, ooh, they look good. Yeah, Japan Fest, no Chosuke Matepe? What the hell is that supposed to mean? And he looks it over and is like, do you think this is just a novelty to them? He's like, I mean, they've probably never had a chance to hear Rakugo in their lives. If you don't mind me saying, you'd be surprised how many Rakugoka do European tours with projected subtitles. It's like, so I wouldn't say they've never had the chance. It's like, huh? Really? It's like, wow, you know your stuff, Kashio. I had no idea about that. I only came to this department 2 months ago, so it's all new to me. Keep it up, my friend. He's like, sure. It's like, but now it's time to demonstrate my expertise. And he's just going around like the Arc de Triomphe and the Eiffel Tower and all these places, just like taking selfies and pictures in front of them. He's like, so Kashio, what did you think? Well, let me just get the pictures of that. Yes, he seems just doing like little selfie tour in front of all these monuments. It's like I'm being escorted around by a former travel magazine editor. So we're not done yet. Next up is the Louvre. He's like, uh-huh. And he's looking around. He's like, that's quite the neon display. He's like, sheesh. He's like, oh, I guess it's like a rock club. And he sees like music hall on there. It's like, didn't know they had flashy buildings like this in Paris too. Man, I don't know. And you see Usoans de Music Hall, art traditional Japanese, spectacle de Rakugo, Akane Arakawa with like big glowing neon letters. He's like, sorry, it looks like I've gotten this lost. Like, Kashio? He's like, no, it can't be. He's like, sorry, sir, I want some personal time. He's like, huh? Wait, Kashio! And he barges into the thing with, let me in! Ticket, please! Show me, s'il vous plaît! And you see this, the little busker at the front being like, Le spectacle est presque terminé. It's like the show's almost over. He's like, please, look, I'm begging you, let me in, please! And you see him letting him in with the, what am I doing this? What am I doing? This is Paris, for God's sake. It can't be her, but still. And you see with monthly Rakugo, I was like, all I could find out was that she was placed with the Isho school. The natural assumption is that Master Isho simply crushed her. And you see, I'm thinking that Rakugo can start a cultural movement, just as great as what Manza and sketch comedy have now. A youth movement brought about by a wave of new talent. And right at the center is like, I thought it'd be her. It's like, if it's really her. And like he busts into this auditorium with Tunapor du Rion Toi Tetsu. So I assume that's like French subtitles on the back screen. Uh, Yeah, he burst in and he has, what am I afraid of? I ain't afraid of nothing. Humanity is the very top of the food chain. So I ask you, what do I gotta be afraid of? And you have the Rakugoka and Akane Arakawa charted her new path in the city of art. Here's some quick thoughts on it, man. I don't know. I still don't know. We really kind of went from here to kind of just with this chapter. I really don't know what to think about this. I really don't know. It's reporter bro being all depressed and being like, oh my god, Rakugo will never be the same. Oh man, with Shugama gone, Akane Arakawa's disappeared. What's gonna happen now? It feels a little bit too. What's the word I'm looking for? It feels a little bit too silly. How much they're trying to spin this as oh my god, Rakugo lost one of its biggest stars. Oh no, what's the future of this gonna be now? It just feels a little bit kind of too sappy in that regard. I don't know what else to say about it. Especially with that guy being walking around depressed, being like, "Oh man, I wonder what happened to her," and seeing "Oh my God, it's a sign from God" with her name in big neon letters, and being like, "I have to go see what's happening." I don't know, man. I really am just very confused at what this series is trying to do. Don't get me wrong, I love Akane. I do love this series, but I don't feel like she has earned this kind of level of acclaim and notoriety for it to be oh my god, where she disappeared to, the mysterious disappearance of Akane Arakawa, so we'll see. Like I said, unfortunately, Haikyuu is kind of spoiled me in this regard because it did the perfect encapsulation of this of a time skip where the rookie, the promising young rookie goes off to train better their skills in a different city to come back better than ever. Unfortunate to say Haikyuu did it so much better, but it really did kind of set the gold standard for it. So to see it with Akane doing the lesser version, it just does not land with the same impact, and it really is a damn shame because I really want to love it, but it's just so silly. With all that said, I hope you all did enjoy this video. If you did, please do like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Like I said, Shonen Jump stuff will be out today. If I can manage it, maybe I'll try to get a Berserk video out. If not, it'll be around next time. So until then, this is Ash. Talk to you all later.